Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be going to the Iowa State Fair. So I've lived in Iowa my entire life, but I've never actually made it to the fair. So today is the day that I'm finally going to go, and I thought it was a needed thing to do before I move up to Alaska. So I feel like it's one of those things that I really needed to do as a born and raised Iowan to see at least once. But before we go, I'm going to quick update you on my bucket list. I have finished Rapture of the Deep, and I am now on to the next book, which is The Wake of the Lorelei Lee. So, as I said before, they're really quick reads. I finished Rapture of the Deep in like 2 days, but also that's all I do on the weekends pretty much. I have like one outing with my friends, and then I read the rest of the time. So yeah, today we're gonna go to the Iowa State Fair.
Okay, not sure if I've introduced you guys to my cats yet, but these are my babies. This one is Scarlet, and this one is Ginger. And they are sisters, blood sisters. They actually have a brother as well, but he was adopted by my cousin, so they're actually triplets.
It's a big baby.
Origin, Belgium. Welsh pony I used to ride. This is a mare. I think it's a mare.
Welcome back to my apartment. So that was the Iowa State Fair. It was really hot and really humid and a little bit miserable at times, I'm not gonna lie. I got some blisters on my feet from walking so much. But yeah, the food, you know, there's always fried food all over the place at a fair. And ate lots of fried food, saw a lot of livestock, got to see, oh yeah, that cow. The Iowa State Fair is known for having a butter cow, a cow made out of butter. So that display with the cow and like the Sesame Street characters, those are all made out of butter. Yep, true to Iowa form. We like our butter and we like our corn. So yeah, the fair was pretty fun, but it was, I mean, it wasn't really anything that was totally out of the ordinary, so it was about what I expected in a fair, and now I can say that I've been there, done that, and yeah, so I am going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing little bits and pieces of the state fair today, and I will see you again next week.
Good
Bye.
morning, everyone. I just figured I'd throw in this little extra video at the end to kind of explain why I've been so MIA lately. So my husband got deployed, and so just the couple weeks leading up to it and now a couple weeks in, it's been really hard, and so I just took a little hiatus from YouTube making videos, and I just needed a little bit of time to get used to my new normal, I guess, and I'm still not quite there yet. I mean, there might be weeks where I just am having a rough patch and don't get a video out there, so I hope you guys are understanding of that. It's a really hard time in my life right now. That being said, before he did get deployed, I crossed another thing off of the bucket list, which is doing our pre-Cana classes. So these classes are like a premarital counseling class. We did it online simply because of the distance. We weren't able to do it in person. And it's required for any Catholic weddings. So we had to get that done, and we did. And then also I am on to a different book, because another thing on my bucket list was to read 5 new books that I hadn't read before. So I have book number 1 of the new books. So this is called The Stranger in the Woods. It's the extraordinary story of the last true hermit, and it's written by Michael Finkel. And it's pretty good. It's about this guy, obviously, that's a hermit in the woods, and he gets caught stealing from this one summer camp. And so it's just kind of his story of like why he disappeared into the woods and how he lived there and things like that, and just the mystery that surrounded him, because how he survived was by breaking into all these cabins and stuff. And so obviously people were like, who's doing this? Who's breaking into it? And nobody had any idea. And he kind of became mythical, like a mythical being, kind of like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. So it's really interesting. Michael Finkel is actually a journalist, so it is more, you can tell it's written by a journalist. It's not as much of a narrative as you would find in a novel. You can definitely tell it feels like a very long news article, which it's great. It's great writing. It's very descriptive, and he does a really good job, but you can just kind of tell that difference in style. So I hope you all are having a great Labor Day weekend. I'm going to actually be heading to Justin's parents' house for the weekend to hang out with them and get some more wedding planning done. Last weekend I actually went and tried on a few dresses, so we're starting to be in that phase of the planning, and it was really fun, but it's exhausting. It's exhausting to try all those wedding dresses on and have the people that are helping you be like, okay, what do you like about this dress? What do you not like about this dress? How does it compare to the other dresses? And it's just kind of very mentally exhausting after a while. So I'm gonna go in a couple more weeks to go more wedding dress shopping, but we also met with like a caterer last weekend and things like that. So we're starting to get things nailed down, and starting to shape up. We're about 10.5 months out from the wedding date, so yeah. Alright, so guys, I'm going to be ending the vlog here. I'm really sorry again about the few weeks of incommunicado. I just been having a really hard time, but now I'm back in the game. So next weekend I'm going to be going to the Renaissance Festival, and I will bring you guys along for that. So see you next week. Bye!